Hello guys, it's Chris here from the School of Embodied Spirituality, and I just wanted to talk you through a little practice on how to release emotions. It could be any emotion, and there's a very simple little technique or trick or method which can help you to do this. And as well as helping you to release or let go of whatever emotion you may be struggling with, this technique also helps you open to that place of beingness inside, that place of open, soft, peaceful beingness inside, which is what we all really want. So I was teaching a class here at our centre in Stroud a few days ago, and there was a girl who was really struggling with an emotion. We were meditating and kind of most people were in a peaceful place, and then I went round and asked everyone how they were doing, and she's like, I'm good, but when I'm meditating I've just got this feeling inside, this dense feeling. And so I said to her, okay, close your eyes, which you can do now at home. And I said, is there anything within you which is saying no to this feeling? Is there anything within you which doesn't want this feeling? And she said, yes, I don't want it. There's something in me that doesn't want that feeling. Now what I then said was, okay, can you say yes to the one who is saying no? Can you say yes to the one who's saying no to the feeling? Can you say yes to the one who is resisting the feeling? Now, if we're meditating and we have some really strong feelings inside and they're churning round, then it's quite natural, because these feelings are uncomfortable, it's quite natural to say, no, I don't want them. There can be this inner fuck off to our feelings. It's like, get out of me, I don't want you. And even if we're good meditators and we're sitting there and we're following the breath and we're thinking we're in a state of acceptance, there can be this subtle or not so subtle no saying to our experience, or no saying to our feelings. So I asked her, can you say yes to the one saying no? And she went inside, closed her eyes, and then this little smile came on her face. And then this peace entered her, and this peace entered the room. Because very often, it's not the feeling itself which is an issue. It's our resistance to the feeling that we're experiencing. The resistance to the feelings we're experiencing can intensify those feelings by a lot. It can times those feelings by 10 or 100 or 1,000. A tiny little no saying to what we're experiencing makes anything uncomfortable within our experience become way, way, way more uncomfortable. So instead of addressing the actual feeling, which might feel so big, we need to address the one who's saying no. So what you can try now is you can scan your experience. And if there's any uncomfortable feeling, if you're ever feeling something that you don't want to feel, then there must be something in you saying no to it. Because if you don't want to feel it, then that not wanting to feel it is a no saying to it. So scan your experience and see whether you can find that inner no, that inner I don't want this. And you may feel that as a feeling in the body, or you may feel it as some sort of thinking in the mind, or it may just be a subtle sense of a personality or an identity just saying, I don't want this. Now when you see that, I don't want this, what you do is you open to that one. You say yes to that one. You let the one who doesn't want it into your heart. You open to the one that doesn't want what you're experiencing. What can happen then is the resistance to your experience can drop. And that feeling, which may have been feeling so overwhelming and so all-consuming, may even dissolve, let go, disappear. And in that letting go of the resistance, because all the ego is resistance. The ego is just resistance to your experience. The egoic identity is simply something inside saying no. So when that little no saying, which may feel big, but really it's little, when that little no saying drops because you let it in, the ego drops. And when the ego drops, wide open, spacious beingness opens up. Or you may just feel that there's a little bit more peace inside. You may feel that something is settled inside. You may feel that you've come back home to your true self, to your heart. You feel settled, good, and at peace. Thank you.